you ever wondered what it's like to be an animal service officer? For Drew Turner, each day presents new opportunities and challenges, and he wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh, I love it. This is the best job I've ever had. I've done a couple of jobs here and there before, and this is one that's really fit me to a T as of yet. I've been here for about 2 years now, and it really is the best job I've ever had. It's just so exciting, and you just never know what's going to happen next. And I think everybody up here feels pretty much the same way I do.
So even though the calls are sort of similar, the days change?
But everything's always a little bit different. It's always the things that are a little bit different that'll get you. You know, you just never know what's going to happen next. Something exciting is just right around the corner. You could have a drab day all day and come around to a big old snake, or, you know, a whole 300 chickens in one house, or something crazy. You just never know what's going to happen, you know, so it's all just kind of up in the air. Well, down on Lyons Road, which is in South Garland, and we're looking for a black dog running loose around this neighborhood here. So what we'll do is we'll go up and down the street. If we don't see anything, then we'll hit the alleys. Dogs love to go down alleys, dig through trash cans and whatnot.
Yeah.
So we'll just cruise down through here. Should be somewhere right here. See, it's really hard to catch dogs when they're in fields, you know, and there's just nowhere to catch them, or you're in a neighborhood where the fences are open, in between the houses. You know, it's so hard when you can't corner dogs. Oh, at apartments, it's next to impossible. But when they're open against the houses, you just have to be able to corner them. So you just keep chasing them, keep chasing them, keep chasing them. Eventually, they mess up, and they go the wrong way, and then you can trap them, and then you got them. Once you got them trapped, then you got them, if you're good. If you know how to work your noose bar. But sometimes it works out for you, and sometimes it doesn't. It's the luck of the draw.
What kind of training do you go through for all this, Drew?
Let's see, we started off in the shelter the first couple of weeks that you're working there, just to get you used to we have a computer system that we use. It's Chameleon. It's pretty confusing, and it takes every bit of time that you're in the shelter to learn. And so you start off in the shelter, and you're just doing the regular shelter maintenance, you know, going and cleaning the kennels and feeding and running the front desk. And then you go out to the street, and that's where you start. You ride out with an officer for maybe about 3 weeks, just to see how it's done and everything. And then they'll start having you go out just a little bit at a time by yourself, and then you just build more and more time up by yourself. The training that you do, it's on-the-job training. There's not, we have the Texas classes that we go do, the basic animal control officer training, you know, to learn the ordinances and everything, but actually getting out and learning how to catch dogs, it's just trial and error. You know, you have to get out and you have to do it. The more you do it, the better you're going to be at it. But it's just really, it really is luck of the draw. Sometimes you get the dogs, sometimes you don't. And it's not, we don't just chase dogs here. That's not what we're doing. I tell everybody I'm a dog catcher, but, you know, we pick up lots of cats, and like I said, you know, we do possums and raccoons and everything. It's not just animals. It's not just dogs running around.
Ducks and chickens.
Right, ducks and chickens. Yeah, we got a cage full right now of those.
Copperheads.
And copperheads. We get snakes. I got a rattlesnake call not too long ago, and it scared me to death. It was out in the front yard, and it was all poised up, ready to strike. And I grabbed it with the snake tongs and realized it was plastic. So it was just a fake snake. Actually, I got called out at the last staff meeting as the animal control officer of the day, catching that rattlesnake. It's so dangerous. Until we realized it wasn't real.
So did they set you up on that one all the way, huh?
No. Somebody actually called it in. It was a real call. It looked real to me, and it looked real to everybody else. And some kids probably put it out there, and I'm sure that they were inside their house laughing. I'm hiding back behind a tree trying to grab it with the snake tongs. This is not just a normal snake, you know, it's a rattlesnake.
Yeah.
You get bit by one of those, you're going to the hospital, definitely, for an indefinite amount of time.
I really love this job. This is the best job. It's fit me the best. Been here almost 3 years now, and prior to that, I was a vet tech for 6 years. So, I've been almost 9 years in the animal field, and it's really what I like to do.
It must feel great to feel like you're giving back to the public.
Absolutely. Anytime you can find somebody's dog that's running loose, get them back reunited with their owner. You know, that's what we're here for. It's a great feeling whenever you can reunite somebody with their dog. A lot of times people think of their dogs as their children. That tells you how much they really care about them. Main thing is, up at the shelter, we're going to bring dogs in every day regardless, 7 days a week. And the main thing we do is get a lot of adoptions out. The more animals we adopt out, the better, the more animals we get rid of out of the shelter. And plus, all animals will end up spayed or neutered that leave the shelter, in which case you don't have the overpopulation problem as much and cut down on all the animals breeding. And then hopefully, eventually, cut down on all the animals we have running loose.
Does it make your job easier?
And it'll make our job a lot easier. Not having to worry about as many animals getting out. And the big thing is quarantine, having to quarantine animals that bite people. The more dogs you have running loose, the more animals can bite people. That's been great.
How often do you have to quarantine animals?
Pretty much every day we have animals in quarantine, 7 days a week. Quarantine for 10 days straight from the time of the bite. And we rarely, I couldn't tell you the last time we had our quarantine facility that didn't have animals in it.
Wow.
Somebody's not very happy.
Hi, I'm Jenny. This is Sheridan. About the end of last week, we had a cat come visit us, and I generally don't care, but the cat took after my dog, and then I decided the cat had to go. So we caught the cat in the evening. I called the animal control officers at 7:30 Friday morning, and within 4 hours, they had come out and checked on the cat. He was really nice. He made sure the cat was okay. He put the cat up to the truck to exchange cages, and he just tickled the top of the cage just enough so that the cat would go into his truck. And then he was very nice about hanging out and just chatting with me for a while, because I had a lot of questions as to whether or not he liked his job and what kind of animals he picked up. And he was just a really nice man, and he said he really enjoyed his job a lot, which made me feel a whole lot better about sending this cat to the animal shelter.
Welcome to our home away from home. My name is Diana Oates, and I have been the Garland Animal Services Manager for over 5 years. I grew up with pets, from cats and dogs to livestock. I have a degree in animal sciences and have been involved in public health for over 15 years. We're here to protect the citizens and the animals of Garland and to shelter pets during their homeless times. Our goal is to find everyone a home. The city of Garland covers 57 square miles with a population of 227,000. We're unique in that our city is divided between urban and rural landscapes. Last year alone here in Garland, we responded to over 20,000 calls for service and brought in nearly 10,000 animals, which is a staggering number for a shelter our size with only 86 kennels. We successfully placed over 1,200 pets into new homes, and if we had it our way, it would be 100%. Animals you adopt here have been examined by our city veterinarian. He not only spays and neuters, he vaccinates them and does a wellness check. Citizens can rest assured that any adopted animal will be in good health with all their shots and ready to bring joy into their new home. Our vet also treats the sick and injured animals that come to our shelter each day. We urge you to keep us in mind when it comes to adding a new family member to your home. Always spay and neuter your pet to reduce the risk of pet overpopulation. We have about 8,500 registered animals in Garland, so please make sure your pets are properly tagged so we can help return them to your home.
She has a microchip.
Oh, she does? Okay.
Yes.
That's good. That's one reason why we scan every dog. So that's good we got her back home to you.
Oh, God.
She looks so happy.
She is.
Please remember us when it comes to donation. A simple bag of dog food can go a long way. You can also make donations towards adoptions through our adoption sponsorship program, and those funds will help find those hard-to-place animals a home. Most importantly, take time to come meet us. We're all animal caring, dedicated, and committed to the pets and wildlife of Garland. I'm often asked how we separate ourselves, and that is something we struggle with on a daily basis. We all handle it differently and end up taking care of each other. It promotes a great team environment as we step up to help each other. This is a very emotional job, and the tasks, both good and bad, are endless. Sometimes it seems the bad outweighs the good, but as animal lovers, we all feel our efforts are worth our emotional toll. Please visit our website for announcements on low-cost vaccination clinics and off-site adoption events. Our officers now have laptops in their trucks, which allow them to place pictures of lost animals on our website, which is updated hourly. Many times they're posted on the website before the officers can even return to the shelter. This enhancement has also reduced our response time by nearly 30% from last year. The sooner we can return your pet to you, the better. We also work very closely with a number of rescue groups in our area. We notify them with daily emails, and that has contributed to increasing our rescue numbers by 87% from last year. I invite y'all to come see us at Garland Animal Services at 600 Tower Street. Bring the kids down. Let us guide you through the shelter. You'll be amazed at the variety of animals we encounter here on a daily basis, from lost puppies and kittens to livestock, snakes, coyotes, raccoons, and more.